Hey guys, thanks for tuning back into Mad Dog Fishing. Well, we are in the middle of an epidemic, something none of us are used to. It's kind of mind-boggling to say the least, but they have shut down the beaches here in Alabama, so there won't be any surf fishing this week, but we plan on doing some inshore fishing and continue bringing you some videos. But for right now, we're headed over to Power Beach Manufacturing. We're going to interview Colby. He is American Army vet from Iraq, and he's building these surf carts and sand spikes, and it just goes to a great cause to support one of our own who's protected this country and put his life on the line. But enough of that. Let's get over here and we're going to go through the steps on making these carts, and we'll talk to Colby for a little bit. And guys, if you're interested in renting a cart, if you're in the Alabama area, the Gulf Coast area, give them a shout. I'll put a link in the description. I'll also put a link to the number right here. And yeah, let's go over here and see what's going on. It's a pretty cool setup. Hey! Well, let's see if these guys got going on today. We are up here at Power Beach Manufacturing, Power Beach Rentals, and Colby over here. We are fixing to get this machine kicked off and let him do his magic, because this dude is a genius when it comes to manufacturing. And so let's check it out. Now you do all the programming yourself, or is this pre-programmed? Or?
So what I do is I go through, we get an idea, design it on the computer itself in a three-dimensional design, then I transfer it over to my cutting application, and from there I can just send it to the plasma cutter itself, and it cuts it out on this sheet of aluminum.
Nice. So all the dimensions and stuff you come up with your designs, and then you just plug everything into the computer.
Yep.
And then the machine does the rest.
Yep.
That's pretty sweet, man. That's pretty sweet.
All right. We'll send this on over. I got 3 collars that I'll cut out.
Nice. Now, is it using electricity to cut? Or is it actually like a laser? What is it?
So it's electricity. It's hooked up to a hyperthermic plasma cutter, and it's just essentially a really, really hot torch.
Oh, okay. And it saves a lot of aluminum too, because you can pull that thing in and just have the most minimal amount of weight.
Yeah, we're trying to keep the weight down as low as we can to maximize what we can get out of one sheet.
That's nice. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So what we got going on here, Colby's over here. He's got the frames for these carts. This is actually one that is being built for a tournament. And he's just getting the metal all cleaned up to do his magic with the magic wand of welding. And we're going to do this in some stages, guys, because this is top secret stuff right here. Now, really, this guy, he knows what he's doing, and he's a genius at it. So what we're going to do, instead of just sitting here recording the whole building from beginning to end, which I'd have to do on time lapse, we're going to just get some quick shots of him putting this thing together, and we're going to do an interview with Colby and talk to him for a little bit. But hang on, let's start putting this thing together, man. I'm excited about it.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people.
Colby is an Army U.S. veteran, served in Iraq overseas, and this guy is amazing and a good friend of mine. And everything he does goes to support him. And you know, coming back from war, coming back from Iraq, any of the guys, you know, I'm all about helping out our U.S. veterans, because without them we wouldn't have the freedoms that we have now. And you know, I fly my American flag every time I'm out on the beach. Those who know me locally know I always fly my flag, American proud. And thank you for your service.
Thank you.
So Colby, what all are you doing here? I know we're doing the surf carts and y'all do the Power Beach wheelchair, but you want to go into detail about that a little bit?
Yep. So right now our big thing is the surf carts and the Power Beach wheelchairs. We make the surf carts here. We went away from the cheap quality ones like you'll find at the store, and right now we're doing the best quality we can with the thicker bottoms. We're making them light. We also have our own tires that are coming in. They're not the usual ones that have the short handles. We have longer handles on ours because I know how irritating it is to walk down the beach and you're constantly hitting your heels. We learned from that, and we ended up seeing how everyone has the fishing carts that they buy at the store, so we ended up making attachments for them, like the longer handles that can go on the Walmart carts and things like that. Also other mounts that can mount to the side of those carts. We do custom beach wheelchairs too, which it's pretty fun to build. We have manual ones also, but our powered ones are actually designed, they're two-wheel drive. They can go on the sand, they can get close to the water, but not in the water. They can handle some pretty good terrain, and right now we're in the process of making our first four-wheel drive one. It's going to be 6 tires, 4-wheel drive.
Nice. That's going to be pretty sweet right there.
Yeah, we also do things like sand spikes. Those are a lot heavier duty. They're 1/4 inch thick. You know, they're not gonna be like the cheap ones you can get from the store. We also try to keep everything, you know, cheap, because I know everyone coming down here. I was a vacationer at one point in time. I wasn't rich. I was just a kid coming down. So try to keep stuff as cheap as we can to make it affordable for everybody.
And their stuff is high quality. I mean, my surf cart is, I get compliments on it every time I'm out on the beach. That handle, guys, I'm telling you what, that extended handle is a game changer. It changes the weight of the cart, makes it a lot easier to pull. My cart literally floats across the sand, even when it's loaded down. And the sand spikes, no problem whatsoever. I put out some heavy rigs for some big fish, and they're just awesome. Premium, you're getting a premium product at a cheaper price. Now, you know, they're not trying to get rich here. He's just trying to make, you know, cover his costs and make some money. So you're not going to buy a better deal than with Colby and Power Beach Manufacturer, or even Power Beach Rentals. I think y'all will do surf cart rentals at some point, right?
Yeah, we're actually making right now a bunch of surf carts. They're going to be just like yours. We got the big 16-inch tires on them and things like that. We're also going to be going to the pier. We're going to be renting things out there. So we're going to have our office here and our office over there by the pier and things like that.
I got, my cameraman was sitting there talking to me. I'm like, I bet I got the dumbest look on my face. I'm like trying to read his lips. He's prompting us, but anyway, guys, yeah, they got a contract with the pier, which is phenomenal. So if you're coming down on a cart for the pier, man, that is fantastic. And I tell you what, if you're down here on vacation, say for a week and need a cart, you got some buddies, you know, you can load. It doesn't even have to be fishing. If you just want easy access to the beach, you know, carrying coolers, chairs, this is the way to go. This beats, let me tell you, when I first moved down here, I had the old cheap red Walmart wagon with the skinny tires. I'd have been better off just carrying my gear. It just drug through the sand. But these carts, I mean, they literally float across the sand. And Colby, thank you for your time. And we're gonna get back to building some of these carts. And I'm gonna, at the end of the video, we're gonna put up some pictures of a lot of the stuff that he's already built or building. And so you'll kind of get an idea, and I'll also put a link in the description to his website and phone number. So if you're interested in a surf car to get one custom built, whether it's manual or power, excuse me, Colby can hook you up. We're still working out, you know, if you live abroad, you know, we haven't looked into the shipping costs and all that, but if you're in Gulf Shores, Alabama, or in the Alabama area, definitely give him a call. You know, he'll hook you up with a price, and you know, whether it's an accessory or an entire custom cart built the way you want it, he can do it. I'm telling you, it's amazing what he can do. Let's get to building back. Let's get back to building on these carts. So guys, this is just one of the custom carts. Got the extended handle, walk beside handles. These right here, gosh, they're a game changer, as I was telling you in a previous video. Got an adjustable bait station, which is really nice. You can carry up to 12 rods, or you can carry 8 rods and 4 sand spikes with it. Mesh bottom, so your crap don't fall through. And then this has got the light and flagpole holder, and really any accessory you want to, because it can be added down here. So you can take the flagpole, light pole off and add hooks for carrying chairs, pier net, or whatever. Just really any accessory that you could possibly think of. Check out these sweet rims. I mean, that is nice. 16-inch wheels. Really nice. So guys, if you're in Gulf Shores, you got it. I'll leave the link in the description. I'll also put the number again. Now this is just one of the models that he's building, and we'll show you some pictures of some of the other stuff he's built.